Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midnight Serenade. One man, four names, one unforgettable show. Please welcome David Michael Elliott David.
Yes, it's David Michael Elliott David coming to you on a cyber-infused road. Good lovin', I got a truckload. How you doing tonight? All right, guys, let me calm it right down and let's get into our adventure. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get right into it. And here again, I'm winging it, just looking at a bunch of notes. Dudes, listen up. Tonight we're talking about purpose. I want to ask you, why are you here? Why are you here? I don't really have to tell you about my day today, but at some point I'm sure I will because there were some very interesting coincidences. But this is not about me for now. This is about, let's you and I talk about you. I gotta ask you this. You ever listen to your gut? Does your gut tell you anything? Do you get clear messages from inside and you're not sure what that is or how to deal with it? Or is it telling you the truth? Or are you going crazy? Could be all of that. The question I want to ask you is this. Do you listen to that voice? Are you conversing with it? Are you doing anything constructive with it? Is it destructive? Is it telling you positive things? The point that I'm trying to make here is this, is that if you are getting messages from your inside and you're not sure how to deal with them, I'll tell you this, unless they're telling you to do mean things, trust what it's telling you to do. It probably knows you better than you know yourself. I'll tell you a story. I was a really young guy, your age maybe. I was renting an apartment and it was in Laurel Canyon and it was in the basement of a house and the guy promised me it was going to be redone and I gave him my last $500. I think I maybe had next to nothing after I gave it to him. Well, I moved out of that place 3 days later because everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. But now I'm broke. And the thing that I can tell you is this. I remember very clearly that I was at the bank teller's window and I was getting the money, the $500, and something inside me was telling me, no, 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 no. And I didn't understand that something inside was telling me, no, 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 no. And I went ahead with the deal, and guess what? you know? And I will tell you this, my father, who never ever bailed me out in my life, never came to me in a time of need. In this particular time, he happened to be visiting and he actually handed me $500. That is a memory I probably haven't said out loud in maybe uh, 25 years or so. So the bottom line is, if you're getting messages from your voice, I could say to you, if it's not telling you to do mean things, trust it. It knows you. Okay, so now I want to talk about square pegs and round holes. I did that for a long, long time. And the thing is, I was good at getting the square peg in the round hole because it's not like I didn't have value and it's not like I didn't kind of fit. But the point is, I was jamming something in there. But I didn't really know, I didn't really know the sum of all of my parts. I didn't really know who I was or where I was going. I just knew that I wanted something that I felt like I was fighting for. Yet, as a salesman, now I'm starting to excel. Okay, so this is unusual. I want to be an artist, but I'm turning out to be a good salesman. And part of being a good salesman is storytelling. There's a connection there, but I'm not willing to see it because I'm only looking at I want to be a guitar player. I want to be that guy. Can't you see me? I am driving a Ferrari. I am driving a Jaguar. I am a very cool guy. So I must be a guitar player, right? The truth is, was I a guitar player? Uh, Well, I am now, I'll tell you that. I'm a pretty snappy player now. My jazz soloing, I'm ripping into Parker stuff. You know what I mean? I'm playing with the fire that I wish I had when I was 30. Upshot of the deal is I want you to know that I spent all of my time looking at what I wanted in my left hand. All I saw was what I wanted. Meanwhile, the gift that I was given was in my right hand. I was given the gift of writing. All I wanted was to be a rock star. And my higher calling said, dial it back, bud. You're not a rock star, you're a writer. Well, I got it, and that's the truth. So now I want to give you a very strong piece of advice. The key to getting in touch with your inner voice is simply this: ask, then listen. Ask, then listen. Ask for what you want. Dream of what you want. Put it into words, and then shut up. The only way you're going to hear this voice is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to come to you as a whisper. And it may only say 2 or 3 words and then disappear. But it's your job to stay quiet, because it cannot communicate with you if you are making noise. Ask, then listen. Now, the key to your greatest art will never come from your brain. Art that comes from your brain does not age well. It's the kind of stuff that you listen to after you find it years later and you go, what was I thinking? But when you create from your soul, it's a different experience. It becomes what I call evergreen. If you listen to Elliot King and the Royals, and you listen to Mona Lisa and the Love Band, dudes, you may sit there and think that sounds old to you. The truth is, it doesn't sound old. If you're listening to the words, I'm telling you a story. When you listen to Cyndi Lauper singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun, does that recording sound old? No, the bottom line is this: evergreen means it never goes out of style. And if you wrote it from your higher self, believe me, it's never going to go out of style. Why does Beatle music sound great? Why does Motown music sound great? It sounds great because it was done by artists. So now, guys, I'm going to say this, and I hate to say like, share, subscribe, but you know the drill. And the truth is, man, I'm here giving everything I got to this project, and I want you to be great, and I want me to help you get there. So that's exactly where it's at. Now, here's the thing: grace recognizes grace. Grace recognizes grace. You're here with me. I'm with you. We're doing this together. I'm going to inspire your fire. Let me love you. Love me right back, and together we will do some of the best work you ever thought you could create. And I will be so happy, because the fourth gift is giving, and I live to give all to you. I live to give all to you. The fourth gift is giving. We are family. I am with you. You can count on me being here. Listen to Elliot King and the Royals. Listen to Mona Lisa Jones. Look for Tyler. Look for Mantika. And it's getting time for me to say I love you. Have a good night. Bye.
You've just been serenaded by David Michael Elliott David. Sleep tight, and remember, grace recognizes grace.